Mine doesn't have one of those, so again.
What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. What's going on?
Feeling good on a Wednesday. Do us a favor and press that like button, smash that like button, whatever you want to say.
Smash that like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
All the obligatory YouTube house cleaning, you know, like, share.
What's going on, Steve? When do I sleep? What's up, Jeff? Man, not enough. that's for sure. Yeah, I had a long drive back here.
I'm surprised you made it as early as you did with the weather. I thought you were going to be held up a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't very good in Missouri. Everywhere else was kind of fun. What's up, Ryan? Ryan eating a steak on a Wednesday. My buddy Ryan's been doing the carnivore diet for like almost a year now.
Everyone's doing the carnivore diet for a year. Holy smokes. How's that going for him?
Oh, it's great, dude. He's lost like 90 pounds or something. Like it's crazy. So do us a favor. Also, tell everybody, or tell us where you guys are all watching from right now. I know where a few of you guys are from.
Judging by the good day there, that guy's from Australia.
Yep. What?
How's it going, Scott?
Yeah. Bo, the man that built his 120. What's up, Jason? Mike? McAllen, Texas.
Oh, what's going on,
The carnivore
Alex?
diet is not just hot dogs, Luke.
I could do it, though. Just hot dogs.
How many of you, I mean, I know who's replying right now that was at the Dallas Guitar Show, but how many, anybody else on here make it to the Dallas show that I haven't seen here? Mike, what's going on? Dude, we have this wonderful little package that I haven't even looked inside yet, but Luke did cut it open. The snack
Only
box
looked at the top.
that has made its way to us from
That's the only reason
Michael
I'm here today
in
is
Australia.
to eat Derek's snacks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Nice, 5153 Stealth. Newfoundland. Newfoundland or Newfoundland?
I say Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
But I might be saying it wrong. I don't know if that's, if that's offensive to Newfies or not.
I have a funny story about that. So when I was in Dallas, after we loaded out, I went to a hotel bar right beside the, like where the guitar show was. And I was meeting Andy Wood and Ben Eller and a couple of dudes. You know, our buddy Joe Wyatt and Randy Hessler, or sorry, Heston. And we were going to go for barbecue, but they were having a drink while they were kind of waiting to see what was up. And when I went in, for some reason, we got talking about Newfies.
Okay.
And about like the Newfie accent. And they didn't believe me because they're all Southerners. They did not believe me for a second that it existed. Until I pulled up a YouTube video because they're like, "Well, do the accent," and I'm like, I can't.
It's what you think of when you think of like the like stereotypical Canadian accent.
What's up, Richard? Yeah. We did finally get Purple Snake Skin, and we got Ola his amp finally. After forever.
Yeah.
Sorry, scroll up there for a second there, Luke. Dave, yeah, it's a 6-hour drive from where you at. I feel less sympathy for you because it was a 20 and a bit hour drive from where I'm at, and I made it. But you know, it's also how I make money.
Some people are built different, right? I gotta say, it's been a while since I've been here. I like this new monitor and everything we got going on in this room. It's very...
It's not a monitor, bud.
Magoo, yeah, send me an email at derek@revamps.com, and hopefully we can set up a time for you to come by and check out something next week. Hey, what's up, Keith? Yes, no, I have the Suhr here, and I have that, and we'll talk about it. Sorry I didn't get back to you yet. I have not replied for anybody who's messaged me on Facebook. A lot of people I have not replied yet, and
give the man a day to rest.
Yeah, I will by tomorrow. Yeah. So you've never been to the Dallas Guitar Show, have you?
I've never been to the Dallas Guitar Show.
Nice.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a guitar show in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
That was smooth,
That's what we got tonight.
Everything's
so
bigger
for
in
tuning
Texas,
in,
right?
That
everybody.
was smooth.
So, yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty big event.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like NAMM, you know. It's interesting because it's like there's the actual like I don't know what you call it, like the expo of like where it's mostly stores, not so much brands.
Okay.
That bring guitars and pedals and amps and stuff to sell. So you'll get like G-Brats from Texas. You'll get like Tone Shop Guitars or the Guitar Sanctuary. They'll go, and then you'll get companies like Bluesman Vintage.
Okay.
Like Chicago Music Exchange was there too. Bluesman Vintage will, have a booth where, I mean, technically Bluesman sells other stuff, but he's mostly just building his own guitars.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a couple of big brands like Eventide was there. Yeah, mostly it was like smaller brands like us, our buddies at Veritas Guitars.
Nice.
Sully.
Love those boys.
First time I got a chance to play some Sully stuff. Really great guitars. He's got a Strat, like an HSS Strat called the 622.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
was killer.
I haven't had a chance to play any of those guitars, but I've been hearing that name pop up a lot lately.
Yeah, they're really nice. Like his set neck models are, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the price point is like close to 5,000 US. Like they
Oh.
are not inexpensive.
Right in my price
instruments.
range.
Yeah, you're getting two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like about that raise.
I was gonna say I'm gonna need a serious raise here. Yeah.
Hey, there he is. There's Sully right there.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah. So yeah, I had a blast at the show. So there's the two sides of it. So there's like the expo where you can buy instruments, and then they have I think there was 3 stages that are set up that they
Okay.
have guitar players performing.
Nice. All right.
Kind of all day, every day. So yeah, it's
Are they like performing like with like certain vendors and stuff? Like perform like like.
not really.
No.
Like there'll be people who sponsored it. So like Category 5 amps, I think was one of the main sponsors for one of the stages. So like it was mostly their amps on one of the stage.
Okay.
I didn't get to go watch anything because I didn't bring any of you guys from here to come help me work because everybody was either sick or away or
I was
could
gonna
not
say.
be away.
I was gonna say.
Like,
I was working last week. I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
Everybody was away sick. Yeah.
yeah, so
I'm holding down the fort over here.
it didn't really work to bring anybody with me, but Perfecto actually ended up being there and ended up hanging out with me at the booth for most of the show, which was
Nice.
awesome because, yeah.
Perfecto's a good guy.
Yeah. Bo was not the first sick. Dan was the first one sick.
He was
Yeah,
one of the
I think
first.
Dan was patient 0, but I think I was patient 0.5.
Yeah, something like that.
Robbie, you absolutely do.
I had a job to do though. I was like, I'm sick, but I cannot not be here.
Sully's Raven guitar was, they're awesome. Like,
The
that's
Raven
his-
guitar?
Yeah, that's his like Firebird. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, it's killer.
Yeah.
So the other guitars were shit. Sorry, Sully. No, it's great stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was great hanging out with Perfecto and great seeing like guys like Ryan and Braxel.
Yeah, man.
Guys like that came out.
It's cool seeing Perfecto even in the shop last week when you came in too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see him again.
It was a lot of fun. So, you know what? I had no idea what the show was going to be like. Jay, the last time we were there was in 2018, and honestly, it wasn't great. I was there with like Kyle. I think it was actually just like Kyle and like Rob Baker and I kind of hanging out. And Rob was just there for fun. Like he wasn't
Working.
or anything. Nah, he wandered around and shot a couple of videos and stuff. And this was like last time we went, 2018. It was maybe 3 or 4 weeks after the G3 launched. So it was we're still really small.
Yeah.
And
That's before my time here. Well
Yeah.
before my time here.
Kyle wasn't there this time. Yeah. Yeah. So, last time it kind of wasn't really worth the money that we spent to be there. It's a relatively inexpensive show, but we didn't really sell anything while we were there. So this year I was kind of like, I don't know. It's a little different that now when we were going, we have dealers along the way so I could stop,
Yeah.
at Tulsa Guitar and
Yeah, do a bit of a road
go
show.
see Tommy at
Yeah.
Tone Shop Guitars and just kind of see what's going on and do, a little bit of sales and stuff along the way there and along the way back. But no, this year, I mean, it was quite a bit better. Like, people actually knew who we were.
Yeah.
Where last time around, it was kind of like, who's this company? We've only been around for 4 years last time we were there. So it's hard to imagine that it's been 6 years since we were last there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, it's not like a NAMM style show where you can meet every big brand and like just go see like cool shit like that.
Yeah.
What's really cool about it is it's almost like a glorified like flea market.
I like that. Yeah.
With
Okay.
vintage guitars and pedals and stuff. There was way less pedals this time around than what I remember. Yeah, like I went looking for stuff because I'm a pedal nut, and yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that I was like, ooh, I gotta have that.
Wasn't a whole lot, but there was some stuff.
Yeah, I picked up. Honestly, I didn't pick up much. I picked up the Jackson Audio Asabi, which is.
Okay. I don't think I know this or not.
Yeah, it's essentially a Rat.
Oh, okay.
And it's Mateus Asato's signature pedal.
Nice.
So I picked that up, and then I picked up a 90s fuzz face.
Ooh, okay.
Because I hate fuzz pedals, and I've decided after shitting on after shitting on fuzz pedals and SGs for so long that I'm making it my personal mission to find
A fuzz and a SG
Well,
that you don't hate.
I have to give credit to Perfecto. He has the MXR hybrid fuzz on his board.
Yeah. Okay.
With the tilt boost, and the tilt boost is after the hybrid fuzz,
Mm-hmm.
and those two pedals together sound fantastic.
Yeah, the hybrid fuzz is a good fuzz. I also am a big fan of putting a drive style pedal after a fuzz to kind of like smooth it out.
Yeah.
Like, kind of tames it a lot. Like I usually play a big muff and always have some sort of like very mid-heavy overdrive set immediately after that,
Okay.
just to like really
Yeah, that
finish
tilt,
that shape.
it just makes it so that it brings out clarity to everything that it's doing. So you still get the like kind of farty like fuzz destroying the circuit
Yeah.
thing, but it's clear.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I find that takes some like the harshness from like the high end and a fuzz away too. Like it just
Yeah.
kind of rounds it and smooths it out.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Yeah, dude. Yeah, let us know whenever you want a 412. No new telephone pedals. No, those are in Colorado. And I don't know if he has any other ones besides the two that I have. But yeah. So yeah, somebody asked if I had heard from Sean, and yeah, I just saw a post about the tornadoes in Spring Hill
yeah.
area, and I did message him, and he is okay and has kind of hunkered down, and they lost power for a little bit, but he's not in Spring Hill directly anymore, so yeah, good to hear that he's out of the way. He was checking in on some of his friends. Need to grab a swollen pickle. Is that a Rat, or what's the swollen pickle?
It's a fuzz.
It's a fuzz, yeah.
Okay. I've been on a kick that I want to try a bunch of Rat-style pedals, so I've been picking up
I
any
think
of those
it's
that I can. I bought the 1981 Innovations
okay. Yeah.
Oh
while
yeah.
I was out.
I've got a super cheap Rat thing at home. It's what's it called? Like a Tom's line or something? It's like the equivalent of like an Amazon pedal, basically, but
Is the Dallas Guitar Show better than Facebook Marketplace? Yes. It is crazy, some of the stuff they have priced. Like, so when I bought the Fuzz Face and the Asabi, I asked him, like, there's no prices on a lot of stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
like, how much, or I said, like, where are you at on the Fuzz Face? He's like, at $250. And I'm like, what year is it? He's like, 94. I'm like, nope.
yeah.
And I'm like, how about the Asabi? And he's like, 150. And what was funny is the dude's like, I don't know if it was his dad or who it was, but somebody was there with him that was quite a bit older than him.
Okay.
And I'd asked that guy earlier, and he said 125, and I'm like, oh, this is what this show is, like, you haggle.
Yeah,
right?
that's very much like a
So-
flea market, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no. And he's like, how about 300 for both? And I'm like, how did you go from like 150 and 250 to 300 for both, like instantly? And I was like, nah, still too high. And he came down enough that I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I mean, already
Yeah.
300 for both, like that's
I get-
already not bad.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I check Reverb to see what like, okay, what's the going rate for stuff before I buy anything and see. Oh, dude, like there were so many cool old Marshalls there, but yeah, like Braxel's saying, like they were crazy expensive. Like the one thing that I saw that I was actually tempted to buy is there was a vintage Bluesbreaker combo.
Oh,
and I'm
dude.
like, I would love this. Stu G has one that I played, and it is so sick.
Legendary amp, man.
Yeah, but I asked how much, and it was like 10K, and I'm like, no.
Who has
like,
that kind of money, man?
Not
Yeah,
even
for an
at
amp,
5K.
Yeah.
Like, no. But yeah,
Oh, that'd be so cool to have one, though, man.
Yeah. A ton. Yeah, a ton of Les Pauls. Like, yeah, like an indescribable amount. No, I didn't see any 59 bursts. I saw 58 burst. And it was actually relatively cheap for 58. It was like 115,000, which I know sounds insane, but the last
it is insane.
dude, the last 58 that I know that sold for 260. So like,
man.
so unless there was something wrong with it or like it wasn't all original or I don't know, I was like that actually seems reasonable. But there's other stuff that like Uncle Ben was there, and when he showed up, he's like, what's cool that you've seen? And I'm like, oh, there are two. He's a big Ibanez fan. I'm like, there are two Swirl 7-string universes here. They were $18,000 each. It was either 14 or 18. I think it was 18,000.
That's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah.
But yeah, he was trying to get a floral gem, like the floral pattern gem from the 90s. Man, and those were like everyone was between 55 and 62.
Man.
$100 on them. So yeah, like everything was really high. I went around and looked for guitars. I mainly just went and was like, okay, are there any 91 Les Pauls, 91 SG, or like early 90s Les Pauls, SGs, or Explorers? And there was one Les Paul, but it wasn't a standard or a custom. It wasn't a studio. It was some weird model that I'd never seen before. It wasn't the classic.
Tribute?
Nope. I don't know what it was. It was essentially, I think it was a three pickup, but it wasn't like an Ace Frehley. It looked really weird. The body looked like the way that the like satin studios look.
Okay.
But from in the 90s, and those didn't exist in the 90s that I know of. And I was like, none of this looks normal, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
And the neck on it felt fat. I'm like, this is not like a 91 standard. So, yeah. But I went around looking. I saw a bunch of vintage SGs, but there was one there was one Fender that I thought was reasonably priced. There was like a 62 Jazzmaster.
Oh.
That was like,
yeah, it looks closing
I think $7,500 or $8,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Was it the one with the HSH combo? I don't know. I thought it had three. I thought it was HHH, but I don't remember. I just looked at it and was like, this is weird.
Are you talking the SG with an HSH? Is that what he's saying?
No, the Les Paul.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryan, you have a 91 Explorer? Oh, first guitar you bought with your own money. You're not selling me that. I got $500 for you. 350.
Yeah. I got 350.
350.
I got 350.
If you ever want a generator and want to trade, buddy.
We got lots of those kicking around.
Not really, but
When they're all spoken for right now, yeah.
Ryan, does it have the 60s neck? Like, is it the, like, not the wide fat neck on your Explorer? Oh, yeah. It is called Gear and Beers, so we should probably have some beers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cheers, buddy. A little bit of PBR. We're high class tonight.
Go. Paid $500 for it in 1992.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Oh, Hit Metalworks has a 76 Explorer.
Oh, 76. I don't know about 70s. I don't know enough about them. I just know that all the 91. Why are you giving thumbs up? Like it's like for
76
sure.
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both
Yeah.
just questioning, like, yeah.
Yeah. 76 is a good year.
All right.
I don't know if you actually know that or you just think that because that's when your dad was born.
No.
Yeah, early 90s. There was a Les Paul Studio Light
That has
model.
HSH
yeah, it
configuration.
didn't say
That's-
studio on it though. It's weird.
I've never seen a Les Paul with an HSH. That's interesting.
Have I ever tried a quad reverb amp? No, I haven't. You?
No.
So yeah, so I didn't pick up a lot of stuff. All you need is a 2023 Les Paul Custom. I don't want a new one. I don't trust the new ones at all. Like, I've seen newer Gibsons where the tops delaminate on them and like, yeah, $4,000 guitars. That, yeah. You have a 96 Les Paul Standard. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, like Dorian always swears by 91 and 95. I don't know about 96, but
I don't know enough about my
I
Les
pretty
Paul
much
history.
just trust what Dorian says about them because he's been through
Yeah,
enough of them.
I don't know.
So-
I trust guitar players. If someone's got an opinion that strong on something, I'll I'll bite.
You guys like your Suhr guitars. So I only have one, and so I might as well bring that out now. So the that's the only other thing I brought back from Dallas was Keith traded me this yeah. Keith traded me this for a D40 and a pedal.
I love it, man.
So it's a Suhr Modern Plus. It feels great. It's weird because the neck has like somebody put a gloss finish on the neck when the neck was originally not finished.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it looks like it was added because it doesn't look like it's completely like kind of even. So like if it was just like sweat, like my, I don't think you guys can see it. Can you give me the overhead camera and we'll see if you guys can see this at all. We'll just wait for a lovely delay here.
She's on here.
Okay, so like I don't know if you guys can tell, but on the headstock, it's completely matte finished.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can tell by the light.
You can tell by the lights, right? Like how it's like super glossy from like here all the way up, right? And then like what's interesting is like when you look up here where there's like no access.
Oh yeah,
right?
okay, yeah.
It's satin again here because they obviously couldn't get the finish in up here. Huh. So, yeah. So that's weird. So I'm gonna fix that by sanding that down.
Sand it down a little bit, yeah.
Now with my, if you can hold that for just a second.
Happily.
Like with my Schecter, go back to the overhead. There, Luke. By the way, Mike, this box of goodies that you sent me is acting as a footrest real well tonight. It's awesome. So, okay. So you guys can see here the headstock on the Nick Johnson. I'll try to turn it so that the light gets it. Can you see it in real time? Can you see it?
Yes.
So
it's satin.
It's satin here, and it's like completely sanded. But this is like, it's uneven. Like you can see up here where, you know, I never really play that high.
Bring the guitar a little bit farther away from you. There you go.
Yeah. Over here, you can't see it. Or, so you can see that it's like, this is just from sweat from mine and the ridiculous number of greasy guitar players that have played this guitar. Like everyone in the shop.
Who you calling greasy, dude? Yeah.
What's that?
Who you calling greasy?
Dude, everyone at NAMM, everyone at the Dallas Guitar Show, everywhere.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant us
Oh.
specifically
No.
here in the shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Cheeto juice in there.
Yeah.
Somebody
Well, whose fault is that?
Somebody knocked it over one time when I wasn't here and put a little ding in the neck too.
Ooh.
So there's some. This guitar has more than enough battle scars, but yeah. But this is just from play that has. And you like it's harder for you guys to see there, but here.
Oh, you can.
Like,
yeah,
it's super
night and
easy
day.
to tell.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take some like 400 grit sandpaper to both of them, and I'm gonna send it to Bruce Jacobs and be like, yo. Oh, Jay, you didn't try it at the show? You should have, dude. That's my baby. So, yeah, so this is the first Suhr that I've ever had. To be honest, the neck profile, less the neck profile, most of the ones that I've played, I just didn't like the feel of the necks, like either because of a high gloss finish on like some of the Strats I've played or, yeah. So I've just never found one that I was like really into. But yeah, I like the idea of trading for guitars because then, you know, I don't feel like I'm into it for that much that if I need to move it along. So we'll,
I'm sure your wife prefers it to you spending a bunch of money on guitars too.
yeah, I kind of have a deal with her that she didn't ask me for. I just kind of said.
You just made the deal, yeah.
No, I just kind of said like, you know, I have a lot of gear as it is and like a ton of guitars and a lot of stuff that never gets played.
Yeah.
So I've kind of made a deal with myself more than with her that like I'll buy stuff that I want. Like I bought, you know, the 1980 Les Paul Custom. I'll buy stuff like that, but then I've got to move some things along.
Yeah.
And I pretty much have to like sell at least the value of whatever I'm buying and not dump more money into this.
I got you, yeah.
But trades is different. Adrian, I felt like a beginner playing my Schecter. Your hands are just too conditioned to Ibanez Wizard next. Yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah.
The neck's a bit fatter than my Nick Johnson for sure.
I found it really comfortable though. I was playing it for a bit yesterday and I liked it a lot.
Sounds good.
Sounds rad, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it has a coil tap. Yeah, the color's nice too, like. Did you guys get anything new this past week? Has a lot of reverb. The DGT is the best guitar the PRS makes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the natural binding or what? Sully. What did you call it? Like reveal binding? Is that right?
That sounds right.
I can't remember. But yeah, I think that's way better than when they put plastic binding on guitars.
What is this exactly? This like
The binding is
The
like
binding
the
is like
natural.
the actual
okay,
top,
yeah, I got you, yeah.
rather than them routing it and then
Yeah.
putting.
That plastic.
Plastic.
I know what you're talking about now, yeah.
Nice. Robbie, I have no idea what any of that is. Perf told me that my new little DJI camera thing that I have, that he's got like a little interface that you can get for it that I can pump guitar audio. Like I can run an XLR and then knock it down to an 1/8 inch and run it direct into there and record guitar audio with that little camera. And that camera's 4K. Like those things are like $600 US
Whew.
for like the gimbal.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, it's so cheap. So good. Nice.
5150
5150 stealth. Luke, there is a case for this. It is the Fender case. Did you throw it upstairs already?
Yeah, the Schecter's in it. Do you
Yeah.
need
The bar is probably in there. Can you grab it for me? Yep. Did anybody get the Big Sky MX?
Big Sky MX. No.
No,
What is
that's
this
the
thing?
new,
What is
I want
Big
it.
Sky?
What's that?
I want it.
You do? It's like $1,000 here, man.
That's why I don't have it already.
Big baller.
How does this differ from the normal Big Sky? What's
Oh.
so special about it?
It's stereo. Or like
Oh.
stereo engine.
I'll be back.
Okay,
Luke's
Luke's
gonna
gonna
explain
tell us all about it. Nice.
Sully, the Hard 8 barbecue is so amazing. And it was like everybody who went had a great time. That was one of the highlights of my trip to Dallas.
It's a barbecue joint?
Yeah, it's a place called Hard 8. It's like Texas pit barbecue. Like
Oh,
you show
dude.
up and like you just pick your meat and you pay by the pound.
My mouth is watering already.
And there was 6 of us that went, and we did like jalapeno sausage, regular sausage, chicken, bacon wrapped shrimp, pork ribs, brisket,
Oh.
mac and cheese, ribeye steaks.
I'm slowing down
Like,
just thinking about this too, actually. Yeah.
It
oh,
was
man.
so good. Flux, awesome, man.
I gotta say, when I was like my one NAMM experience, that was my favorite part too. Was like you taking us out to eat. Like anywhere we went, it was
Yeah.
always just like, whoa.
I had a lot of In-N-Out Burger. Like, Ryan, I know Greg loves Hard 8. He's the one who, him and Rob actually originally took me there. So. Oh, you bought it like this new from Guitar Sanctuary and Fingeries could have polished a neck like that? Wow. Well, dude, it might be your hands then that did it. Like, and it just could be that it looks uniform and maybe it's not completely. But yeah. Robbie Baker, there he is. Just lurking in the comment section.
Just waiting for the Hard 8. Lucas, tell us about the Big Sky.
He
Also,
doesn't
no
have a
rush, but
mic.
next time you're up, if you want to get another PBR or two, that'd be much appreciated.
I'm already sat down, so.
Next time you're up.
No, I'm just kidding. I can get it for you in a second. I got a Keith's here if you want.
I'm still good for now. I'm just,
Oh.
taking-
Another highlight for me in
Thinking ahead.
Dallas was Satriani and Vi were in Dallas on Saturday night.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh, man.
we bought tickets, and Perf and Joe Wyatt and Perf, Joe Wyatt, and Ben Eller and I went.
Yeah.
And we hung out with Mark Lettieri was there.
Man.
So we hung out after the show with Mark and Andy and all of those dudes. They're like those guys that if you guys, I know it's expensive, but if any of you ever get a chance to check out Andy's Woodshed Guitar Experience, it's probably like over $3,000, but you get like 3 or 4 days of instruction with like Brent Mason and Andy Wood and Greg Koch and like last year Eric Johnson, Mark Lettieri, Seth Rosenblum, Andy Timmons.
You're getting your $3,000 worth for sure, yeah.
Adrian, I have tried Pecan Lodge, and hey, there's a good debate: pecan or pecan. You guys can phonetically spell it out and tell me what we should be doing.
Pecan. Team Pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife
Pecan.
hates when I say that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. I thought Hard 8 was better than Pecan Lodge, but I need to go back. If you go to the Hard 8 on the freeway in the Colony, they clean the equipment and you get caught and dude, like there's smoke. Like that's how Rob was telling me how Greg from Vola found this joint.
Yeah.
Which is like they were driving around there like, I want to find like
A barbecue, yeah.
a barbecue place that looks kind of like an old barn and there's like smoke coming off and they like turn the corner and it's like
there,
an
yeah.
old wooden building and it's just like smoke everywhere.
Oh.
Generator
3 If it's a generator, what?
I
A
can
120
answer.
or a 50?
Doesn't
What's that?
matter because it'll be initialed on the card.
Gen 120 flux, it's going to be Bo Cephas or possibly our very own El Presidente, Daniel Trudeau, and Bo Cephas.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, Dan's been,
Double teaming your amp,
yeah.
like a tag team championship.
Use your imaginations,
team, right?
guys. Yeah, Dan's been double teaming the amps with me.
Dan's
Whatever
been
your
here.
dirty mind thinks that means. You're right.
I went, man. I went. It was like wrestling and like tag team.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant too.
That's what you
Yeah,
meant
no,
to-
that's what I meant, yeah.
Oh, what the?
Head in
Yeah.
the gutter, head in the gutter.
You spit roasted.
But yeah, if it's a generator 120, almost guaranteed it'll be me. If it's 50, probably Scott. But I've also been building some 50s as
Yeah.
of late too. So
We're mixing it up, trying to get more people doing stuff because people keep getting sick.
people
Like
can
it's
get
not
sick,
COVID,
yeah.
it's the flu ran through here. Yeah.
It was a bad
It is.
flu, man. Like people were out for days. Like some people were out for the whole week. It was not fun. Had to pick up a lot of slack last week.
Yeah. Raxel, I can tell you which Hard 8 location we went to. I think I could. Yeah. Can I?
Yeah, Flux 120. It'll probably be me.
Yeah. Like I said, you and maybe a
May-
tiny amount of Dan.
Maybe a little Dan thrown in there, just a splash of Dan.
I can tell you which. I can tell you which location we went to there. Bobby Raker.
Just a whisper.
Everybody say hi to Robert Bacon.
Hey, Robert Bacon. Bobby Bacon.
It wasn't the Colony one. Not gonna lie, I have no idea now. Trying to see if any of these names sound familiar. It might be the Copel. Oh, you know what? I can tell you because I sent it to Ben Eller to tell him where we should go for dinner. For Le Dîner, as they say.
Le Dîner.
Man, I have to
Means
send you
lunch.
some of the music that Ben Eller sent me to listen to on the way home.
Yeah?
All you need to see for now is that's the cover of one of the albums.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And this is the cover of the other one.
Okay.
And this one is Bill Paxton's band. Like the actor.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know if I saw them, but their band played at a folk fest that I was at a few years back, actually.
What's the band called?
I can't remember, actually.
You just saw it.
Oh yeah, I didn't pay attention.
No,
What it's called.
it's so small on the screen. I saw the album
That's
cover, not
okay.
the name.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
I think it's like Bill Paxton into something.
Martini Ranch.
Martini Ranch.
wow.
Yeah.
Roanoke?
Yeah. Man, I don't remember where it was. I thought I shared it with Ben, but I guess I didn't. I do know that a good time was had by all, and some people definitely got hit by the old meat sweats and other problems from it, but not me.
Sweats will get you every time, my man.
I was fine.
You're built for barbecue, though.
Oh, dude. Not built for speed, that's for sure.
It's built for marathons.
Yep, here for a good time, but not a long
Endurance.
time. Man, I don't know what happened.
Is it Roanoke?
I don't know. I see.
That's what Braxel says.
Could be. I mean, who knows? I could waste our whole stream here talking about which barbecue joint did we go to again? Yeah. What?
I still need Luke to explain the Big Sky thing to me.
Yeah, Luke, you explain that, and I'll see what the deal is.
Okay. So, we got the Big Sky, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, it was Copal.
Copal.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
So, big shout out for that. The best barbecue I've ever had anywhere.
Holy.
Yeah, better than anything I've had in Nashville. I would go back there just to go to that.
Big.
place
That's
again.
those are big words, man. Yeah.
Not
I
to-
believe you. I'm not calling you out. It
Like,
sounded aggressive
I-
of me, but.
all right, you guys have both been to Texas Day Brazil with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would go to Heart 8 over Texas Day Brazil.
Okay.
So
Good to know.
yeah, you bet. Luke, tell us about the Big Sky.
Okay.
Luke, tell us about the Big Sky.
So, you got the Big Sky that we all know and love. And then, can you hear me, Bob? Can you hear me okay?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
I'll stop.
It's okay. I was just checking. So we got
Quick
the Big
before
Sky.
we lose all our subscribers.
We
What's
got the
the
Big
deal?
Sky. Big Sky MX. Okay. 2 reverb engines. Okay.
Okay.
So you can run 2 reverbs at once.
Whoa.
All the algorithms are updated.
Yeah.
We got IR loading in it. Not that I need that, but cool
Yep.
thing. And the Cloudburst preset as well. Like the new one.
That's a new preset?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the ensemble mode. And
You're
I'm
reading off a
sure-
website. All right,
No, I'm
no
not.
one cares anymore.
was
It's
gonna say, I think that's all I care
$1,000 to
about.
run 2 reverb pedals at the same time.
Yeah, let's get a second
Worth
Big
it.
Sky.
$700 in the U.S. to run 2 reverb pedals at the same time.
Worth it.
It's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
2
Two
dragons.
reverbs.
Yeah, 2 reverbs. It's gonna get weird.
2 wieners.
If they don't do that as their
As
like
their marketing campaign?
videos,
Oh, dude,
they're-
missed opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. BB ripoff. Yeah, I mean, the Big Sky is awesome. I honestly use 1 preset, so like having 2 reverbs running, I wouldn't really do that. So it's gear and gear. There is beers. Look, there's beer here. It's beer.
There's never a beer too far from me. Yeah.
At the same time.
That's very true. There's never a beer too far from Bo.
Yeah.
Like,
There's usually at least one within arm's reach.
yeah, this guitar feels great and sounds great. I'm just gonna sand it down a little bit. There's one little love tap on the bottom of it that's
That's fine, though,
just
yeah.
got a little ding that I
It's a
might
beauty
see
mark,
if,
man. Yeah, it's fun.
see if
Nothing
one of
wrong
my
with that.
buddies who does guitar
Yeah.
work stuffs.
Can buff it out or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right next to the
takes-
Kiss restaurant. What?
Kiss restaurant.
What's the Kiss? What's it called? Just
don't
Kiss
know.
restaurant?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go somewhere that Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons own. Like I don't like
I'm not sure if I want to eat in the facility that they
Yeah.
own. Yeah.
like I don't like nothing about Kiss screams amazing food to me.
No.
No. Kiss screams amazing merchandising.
Yeah, I think like it
Like-
screams like cheap pizza that cost you $100.
And an A chord. You hear what I said?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
He has no idea what you're playing.
Oh, it's Rose. Okay,
Yeah.
it took me a second. Yeah. Is that how we were playing it before the stream? It sounds different now.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to play it. Perf and right at the end of the show, Ben Eller comes by to try some amps, and like literally the last 15 minutes of the show,
Yeah.
Ben starts playing Rosanna by Toto, and Perf grabs a guitar.
Of course
and
he knows it too,
plays
yeah.
leads over top of the whole thing. It was awesome. And that damn song has been stuck in my head since then. Like, the whole, I probably listened to it, not a word of a lie, 40 times on the way home.
Yeah, nice.
Like, but like,
Are you even like liking the song anymore, or is it just stuck in your head?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to admit, when I probably first heard that in the like 80s or 90s,
Yeah.
I'm probably pretty sure I hated it.
Yeah.
And then when I just listened to it, I was like, holy crap, the drum sound on this and the groove on this is like
I've been getting into a band
unbelievable.
that I used to hate too, the Mars Volta.
Oh yeah, I didn't like them either. when
Man,
saw
I
them.
used to hate that shit,
Yeah.
and just, it came in and like on my Spotify the other day, just like somebody recommended for you, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'll do a dive here,
Yep.
and I'm just like completely obsessed. I've listened to their first album like 30 times in the last 2 weeks. I just cannot get enough of this shit.
That sounds nice.
How's that Green Day song go?
F sharp minor, I think.
Yeah.
Did you go up a little bit? You sound louder now.
Yeah, I got the boost on.
Can I just get a little less?
Yes.
scared?
What are your guys? That's a Kyle term. They call it natural scrape. Oh, okay.
For the binding, yeah.
For the binding,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Kyle term like my Kyle?
Yeah.
The carriage.
Yeah, Kyle works with.
I prefer to call him
Sully.
my Kyle. Yeah, he's working for Sully now? Yeah. Yeah, I knew he'd gone somewhere cool.
Yeah, it's a cool guitar. I like how on camera it looks more red to me than it does in person. Like maybe it's just the TV screen, but like doesn't it look kind of?
It looks a lot more, yeah.
That's like the Van Halen guitars, like the amber ones always look kind of orange,
Yeah, okay.
or more orange, I should say.
Than the yellow or like the amber than the actual.
How many of
yeah.
you guys watching know Sully guitars and have ever checked one of them out?
I know him, yeah.
This is pretty much the same trim that's on my guitar, isn't it? Like meaning the Schecter. Sounds like tape delay.
Yeah, there we go. Tape warble.
Is that just into the amp right now?
Yeah. With the like.
With like, yeah, the effect
Green.
stuff, the wet stuff going on.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's What was that?
That was you, I thought.
Was it?
Yeah, there it is.
That's
There's a
weird.
mosquito in your guitar.
What string is it?
Is that the B string?
No, it's the E.
Oh.
Oh, I'm pressing down just enough. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the.
Is it like the spring and like the trim arm and stuff that's like making that noise? Oh no, it's a string
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
because
Yeah.
I'm
Ah.
pressing down enough.
The software difference between the 20 and the 40?
Yeah, it's real simple. The D20 has the cab M, so you have power amp modeling in it, and the D40 has the Captor X, so you have stereo reverbs in the twin tracker and the noise gate. So
Just
you get
like
more
the-
in the D40, but you lose the power amp modeling. So, but otherwise it's pretty much the same.
You guys, come on, stop it.
Yeah, Bow builds good stuff, guys. Like,
Also, I mean, yeah, first of all, I appreciate that from you and from you guys, but
yeah.
as far as like who's gonna build it though, that really just depends on what you're getting. Right now in the shop, it's like certain models are kind of designated to certain people around the shop. Like anything 120, guaranteed it's gonna go through me and Dan. 50s and 40s, you're looking at Scott.
Yep.
But I'm happy to build them all by hand for you guys, man. Happy you guys like them.
Did I see the guy selling the Angle Founders Edition with a fancy foot pedal for $3,500? No. Is that a good deal on? I don't know.
I don't know much
enough
about the Angle stuff, yeah.
I don't have an Angle. I saw a guy so what's interesting about the show is people bring their stuff in to trade
Yeah.
or to sell like a flea market.
I was gonna say it feels more like a trade show than like an expo or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so like they'll walk in with like a wagon or like a dolly.
Or just shit that they're willing to.
Yeah, with like amps on it or guitars, and they'll have like a piece of paper. Some of them walk around with their guitar like case on with a piece of paper taped on the back that says what's in it.
Yeah.
And I did see somebody with a orange Rockaverb, like a Rockaverb 100, and I was like, how much for the Rockaverb?
Yeah. Like an old one or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, maybe. And then I was like, nah.
I got a rocker verb.
You do?
I got a rocker verb. It's like the MK2.
50?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good little amp, man. Yeah. It's got some issues right now, but that's.
Right
I'm a
now.
working class musician. All my stuff's got issues.
Right now.
Well, I'm not a working class musician at all.
That's
And-
all.
and a lot of-
Sorry, that's not what I'm saying.
And a lot of my stuff has issues, so it's not prone to one person or one group over the other.
Yeah. Literally everything I own has like problems. Though.
Hey, I'm gonna get into this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's open the treat box. Yeah.
All right, so
This is from Michael Greaves.
yeah, so it
Jeeves.
says
Jeeves. Sorry.
Jeeves. So it says
Sorry.
to all the Rev team, boo. I thought this was for me. Boo.
You're part of the team.
I know that, but I didn't want to share it.
Oh.
Bro, he is the team.
Yeah. So the first Easter package got lost. So here's the all-new belated Easter package. I hope it brings you all so much happiness as you bring me. Keep up the great work, Michael Jeeves.
Aw.
Michael, thank you so much. This is always like over and above.
Oh my
And, like,
God.
Yeah. This is why I'm fat. Like, let me rephrase that. This is part of why I'm fat. So,
Does this kind of thing happen a lot for you? Does people sending you
No.
boxes full of snacks?
no. Wagon wheels?
Oh, dude,
You love
I've had
wagon
a-
wheels?
I fucking love wagon wheels, man.
I'm not a huge wagon wheel guy, but oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of like coming back to my grandparents' place when I was 6.
Dude, mini chicken crimpy or whatever, like these.
Oh, I've never
these are
seen,
like
never
chicken
even seen
flavored.
these.
Yes.
Luke knows exactly what Ben. Bo wasn't on when this other stuff
No.
came here. Oh man,
Whiz Fizz.
Whiz Fizz. I remember stuff like this when I was a kid.
The dipsticks things.
Yeah,
Fun
yeah.
dip.
Fun dip. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
these things are so good.
Yes, you
Yeah,
need to have
they're
one.
so
It's a
good.
cheesel, right?
Yeah, the Cheezels.
I have to have one.
Oh,
Yes.
these are even better. Oh, sour squirt. These are like the best gummy worm things ever. Oh, what else? Oh, man, this box is like jammed full.
Yeah, this is so full, dude.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Manny's out there somewhere.
Oh,
just praying for
Tim
Chippy
Tam.
Salt.
3 packs of Tim Tams. Michael, I love you so much, dude.
Michael, we love you.
This. Yeah. The Cheeto
Yeah.
slide.
Just
You guys
pop
want to
one.
watch me wreck this guitar?
No.
Tabernacle. It doesn't work, but look at what I did to that guitar. No. First day.
Looks like it worked, yeah. Man, that is. That is good.
Goodbye, Cheeto dust.
Does this say burger rings?
I don't know, but this stuff is stuck on the guitar.
That's awesome. I'm okay, thank you though.
Man, those were good.
Should we leave the Cheeto stuff on there till Sam gets back?
Yes.
I would,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's back on Monday, right?
Yeah, you gotta try these. Trust me.
These are the which ones? Oh, the.
They're so good. It sounds better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great guitar. I like it. Even with all the Cheeto dust on it.
Is my chewing really loud in this microphone?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do it anyway.
It's okay though.
Yeah.
Those are banging. Dude.
What are those?
The crimpy, the chicken
Oh,
crimpy?
yeah.
There's not quite enough gain for that, but let's try that again.
Confiscate his guitar. He sucked my paychecks, man. I can't just take his guitar away from him like that.
Oh, the Neil Sean deli meat trick. It's so gross. Man,
What's
I
the
really
Neil
want to
Sean
know
deli
if
meat
that's-
trick?
You know it. The charcuterie board.
You don't know
I,
this
I feel
story?
like I should
Did we
know
tell this story? Sam told it, or I told it on
Somebody's
the stream?
told it on the stream.
Somebody told it
I
on the
think
stream.
yeah. I don't remember
Brent,
it.
That's why
I,
they
did you
know
hear
it.
that story on the stream? I don't remember if we told it or not.
I'm pretty sure Sam
I,
did.
know- I feel like I remember hearing it. I don't remember what the story was exactly.
Well, maybe we'll tell you after.
Tell me off the stream. Yeah, tell me off air.
Oh, yeah, he did hear it from the stream.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
No,
No.
you had it right the second last time there. No, one half step down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Cody,
Well,
how's it feel to know the Leafs choked super hard?
Yeah, sup, bud?
Oh.
I mean, play some Tool. I don't know any Tool.
Yeah.
There you go. Close enough.
It's better than I could do. Tool. That's Tool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with, I don't know, who you going with for the rest of the playoffs now?
I gotta go with Dallas.
You got to
Yeah?
go Dallas?
Yeah,
Why?
I just like them.
Not the Oil or the Nucks?
I'm
Man.
not, I'm not going
I
with
think-
I'm
I
not
think
going
I'm-
with the Canadian
I think-
teams. I think
Thank
Boston's
you.
honestly my team for the rest
Oh,
of it. I don't know. My dad was a big Boston fan when I was
That makes
younger,
sense.
so I was,
I mean, anybody but the Leafs, but I think
And-
I think I'm joining the Oiler fan club for the rest of the.
yeah.
and Golden
Yeah.
Knights. Anybody but the Leafs and Golden Knights. Okay, Cody, settle down there, buddy. Death, taxes,
Cody.
and Bruins in
Just
7.
wait. Just what? Guess what? None of us thought that the Jets were making it past the first round, but every Leafs
I had my
fan,
hopes up. I had my hopes
Oh,
up.
I had
I'm
my
not
hopes
gonna
up,
lie.
but
Yeah.
every Leaf fan that I talked to was like,
Yeah.
"This is our year."
Oh yeah.
I've been hearing that since I was 8.
Yeah.
Every year is Toronto's year. Yeah. Hey Luke, you want to grab me another?
So,
another beer over there. I'll take whatever you have over there.
yeah, let's see what we got.
Please. Thank you. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see some like rare pedals and stuff, kind of like the telephone pedal and things like that, like something that I'd never seen before and that was weird. There was not much, man. I think that I really think that like that type of stuff just goes to reverb so fast.
Yeah.
Like if there's something that's rare and
You're the
like
man. Thank you.
valuable, that it's like, yeah, just. There's zero reason this guitar should sound this good.
That's a Novo again. I love that guitar, man.
It's so good. Like, no
Yeah.
offense to that Suhr, but it doesn't sound as good as this. Like,
I know we talk about it all the time too. Yeah, those are just like the nicest sounding P90s.
whose headless torso was that?
That was me.
That's Luke.
That was Luke. Yeah.
I'm just so
That's
tall.
our-
I was gonna say Luke's 11 feet tall, so his
The
head
friendly
doesn't fit
giant.
in
Dude,
frame.
Ryan from RNA Music that's on here. How tall are you? 6'7"?
We've
Okay.
been through this.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
as tall as you
6'5".
think he is. Yeah.
Oh, his kid is 6'8".
Oh wow,
He's a giant.
that's pretty sick.
And he's got two kids that are like one 6'8" and the other one's like 6'5" or something.
How tall is he?
He's 6'2" and he looks short.
Yeah.
Robbie, I agree. P90s are the goat. There's something about these P90s in particular that just
These are
sound
Fralins, right?
so good.
Not Lawlers?
I feel like they're Fralins.
Yeah, I think it's Fralins.
Are they stock?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just search it up and see.
Well, they're whatever Travis put in it. Should I text Travis and see what's up? I'm gonna eat
could.
those Tim Tams on this thing too.
Timmy.
Tell me that like those chicken whatever
They're-
they
oh,
are,
they're so good,
like,
man.
They're not the best.
They're so good. Yeah.
Are there
It
chippies
tastes
in there?
like
Oh, there's chip versions too. Like these are the. Yeah,
these are the cracker versions.
yeah.
Is there a chip version as
Oh,
well?
Shapes Originals cheese and bacon.
Fralins.
Those Fralins?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. I'll come back to the Dallas Guitar Show. I had a blast. It was worthwhile for us. Next time I'm gonna bring more stuff that I can actually like let people take home with them
And
if they want to buy
and people.
stuff. What's that? Yeah, and people.
And people.
Rob Baker sent me a video after this started. Thanks, Rob. Let me see. What was I just gonna look up? Oh, you said for sure it's Fralins?
Well, that's what comes stock, so
It's
I'm
Fralins?
assuming they're Fralins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. P90 cleans? Yeah. I'm pushing it a little bit with it. Yeah. That song rules. I wish I knew how to play the solo in that song. It is so good.
Is that man? I had to
It's
learn
like-
one Bon Jovi. Okay, yeah, I know. I used to know it. Yeah, yeah. I used. That's been a long time since I played that. Though.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. That's very, very kind of you. There's a lot of good down to earth people in our industry now. Like, is it because I'm so short? Yes, that too. I'm not like the shortest person at Rev though. There's
Not
a
by
lot
a
of
long,
people.
by a long shot. Yeah.
I know. Like I'm taller than Dan, I think.
Yeah, comparable.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You're about
Am
the
I
same
shorter
height, I
than
think,
Dan?
yeah.
Luke, am I shorter than Dan, or am I taller?
I
don't even
would say
know,
Dan's
actually, yeah.
shorter.
What's that?
I think Dan's shorter.
We're pretty close, but
Yeah.
All I know is that I'm not the shortest person at Rev, and I grew up always being the
who's
shortest
taller
person
here
everywhere.
than who's taller than me here besides you? Dave, I think maybe.
Sam,
Sam?
Dave's very tall.
not Dorian.
I keep
Dorian
Dorian
might be the
close.
shortest.
Dorian's so little.
Dorian might be the shortest. If you're not counting Kitty. Or June.
Yeah.
Although I think June's taller than Kitty.
Yeah, June is.
June's getting tall.
Have I been practicing the trick that? Oh no, I
I
forgot.
was gonna
it
ask,
already.
what is the trick? That?
It's something in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
What is this trick? Playing
It's like-
behind the bridge?
Kind of harmonics.
Yeah, just playing behind the bridge.
Okay.
Somebody
trick,
doesn't
yeah.
watch the live streams.
I didn't watch all of that one, no. I was working, dude.
I know.
He was.
I got things to do. I actually
I
did
know.
literally work through that entire live stream.
Joe, I want more of that barbecue. Like, asking about me going to the Dallas Guitar Show, I'm like, I'm going back to Holiday.
I'm going-
Like,
yeah.
it's a great excuse to go there. I can't wait.
the guitar show is a great excuse to go to the barbecue joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do anything cool outside of the barbecue and
Yeah, I went to Satriani and Vi.
other than that though?
No.
How was that show? I bet that was awesome, eh?
Yeah, it was cool. I
never
wasn't a
seen-
huge fan of like I'm gonna get crucified for this, but like I don't. Steve Vai is not my favorite guitar player.
Yeah.
So he's phenomenal, but I don't know. I get very bored of that type of music very quickly.
Yeah, there was a time
And-
when I was like 17 where I was like pretty into that thing, but I have a hard time like sitting down listening to that for a long
I
time these days.
love Satriani stuff.
I've
because-
seen him before.
Really? I'd never seen him.
Yeah. I knocked over the
Oh,
cheezels.
Oh!
I'll eat those, don't worry.
How dare you?
Bo's cut off. No more beers. He cut them.
2.5 beers, I'm knocking over cheesies.
Oh, buddy. Just ruining them.
We got 2 cheezels down, I'll eat them.
What cab is behind Bo? Just a white 4x12. It's just a standard 4x12
Yeah.
that is kicking around. That. Where did we send the other black one? I don't remember where. We sent the other black one out as a loaner or something.
Yeah, what did we do with that?
One went to Dallas.
I didn't.
What
I don't
did we?
think I
We
packed
changed the
that
grill
one.
frame on it and went somewhere.
It wasn't-
Remember, it had the
Oh,
big logo.
shit, someone's gonna get a loaner and just keep
No,
it
we
forever
didn't.
now.
It's
yeah.
right there.
Oh, there it is.
It's just off camera.
Is that the one?
Yeah, yeah, because that's the big logo.
Okay.
I made them clear out this area on like outside of here while I was gone, and that's why that white cab came in here, because a bunch of stuff that was out there. Oh no, I did do something else really fun. Yeah, sorry.
Dopey.
I did Cinco de Sully. So they put on a show with like Sully artists. So Perf
Yeah.
did a set, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess up Adam's name. Adam Nunez, I think, or Nunez. I don't know how to say his last name properly, but Nunez. I don't know. Anyway, he fucking ripped, man. Like, well, both those guys. Perf is a killer guitar
Oh,
player.
Perf's fucking crazy.
And yeah, so I went to that show, and it was crazy because I almost bailed on it because I couldn't find parking. I drove around the area where the bar was for 35 minutes.
Oh, dude,
Then I
yeah.
found parking. It was almost $30 for parking, and I was like, what the hell is going on down here that there's this much stuff? Well, there was 2 things. The biggest thing was Keith Urban decided to play a bar show in Dallas.
Whoa, man.
I think probably kind of unannounced.
Yeah.
So there was a ton of people trying to get into this Keith Urban show. And then there was another, I can't remember the name of them. There was another big metal band that I noticed, like, because I noticed all these, like, goth and metal people, like,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
leaving as I was leaving. I'm like,
Like, this
no
can't
way
be-
they were at
this
Keith
can't be
Urban.
for Keith, yeah.
Like, there's something else going on. Yeah. So, yeah, so yeah. So yeah, I went to that show that was Friday night, and then Saturday night was Satch and Vi, and then Sunday night we went for Hard 8 barbecue, and then I drove to Oklahoma City, or just outside Oklahoma City.
That's a whole trip there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, on Sunday night, way too late. And then I went to see Jeff Hawkins, who commented earlier. I don't know if he's still watching, but I went to see Jeff. He's the owner at a shop called Music Unlimited that is like super, super cool shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of Music Unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah. Luke already answered you, Corey, but yeah, I'm in the G50 and Bo's in the D40.
D40. The lovely D40.
Yeah, that's the one I had in Dallas. Both of these were the ones I had in Dallas. They are our current demos. Oh yeah, so Jeff told me the story. Thank you, Jeff. That was a fun story. So when I stopped at Music Unlimited on the way down to check out the shop and to meet Jeff and talk to him, but I didn't have a ton of time, so I couldn't he wanted to try G50 and I couldn't really get it out because I was like, I got to get there for load in before, I had to be there before 7 o'clock. And he was telling me a story that their building there has a ghost in it.
Oh.
Okay, and it's crazy because he showed me like their surveillance footage at night of like one of those like big Congos
Yeah.
being like pushed off of a stand by no one, flipping end over end. Like those things are heavy.
Yeah.
And it went off the stand and flipped over. And other people have said that they like have felt like the room like get instantly colder, and they've got a ghost in their building. Spooky times.
Ghost at Music Unlimited. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, take me. I wanna go ghost hunting.
So then, and then when I went on my way back, I got to see at Jeff's place this. Jeff, what was the Boss unit that you showed me? So he was showing me like he uses not the GT1000, but the other little thing that, it looked almost like like upright CD players, like where the CD would sit like upright.
Oh yeah.
It looked almost like that style, but it was a multi-effect unit that you could practice into that had speakers that would sit and point at you, and like.
Oh, okay.
The tones from it were like, okay, like they reminded me of the Line 6 like Pod XT Live a little bit.
The old thing, yeah.
Huge but it felt like a real amp.
Okay.
So like they still had kind of JS10. Yeah, it was really interesting. I've never seen one before. And
I'm gonna look that up. Actually,
yeah. Like it felt crazy weird.
That's interesting. Yeah, because my experience with all those like practice pedal things, like they all, even if they sound alright, they all like kind of feel like garbage, right?
Well, he has a GT1000 that he had. See, like it's
What
weird.
is it? Does
Yeah.
it looks like a '90s, like an early 2000s like CD player? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Or like an iHome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
That just screams 2003.
Devin, you can always reach out to Tommy at Tone Shop and ask him about that. I did see Tommy at the show and talk to him a little bit about getting a few more amps in there, but they don't do a lot of stuff with us. So yeah, you can always call him. I mean, best thing for him is to know that there's people in. He wanted me to play the Waters headphone amp, but you had to go. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
The Waza headphone amp.
Yeah, best thing you can do is call like Tommy at Tone Shop and tell him you want to check something out. That way he knows there's people in the area that are looking for our stuff. So that actually goes for any of you anywhere. If you're wanting to check our stuff out, you can always message us. Tell us who your local dealer is. That's ideal. But beyond that,
That's nice.
yeah. You liked how bad I was reaching for it?
Just like, I felt my body bending into it. Yeah.
Perf is in the house.
Perf.
What is up, Perf?
Perfecto. I gotta send you an email, bud. I saw Luke's awesome new T-shirt, and I gotta buy one off you too.
Thank you for the T-shirt, by the
Yeah.
way, Perf.
Yeah.
I got a T-shirt from him.
No, I didn't talk to him enough when he was here.
No, should have.
I was busy working. He was out busy working in other ways.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. And then my next trip, I'm headed down to good old Nashville, Tennessee in 2 weeks.
Nice. For what's in Nashville in 2 weeks now?
Fun
It's a
times
secret.
For me.
Oh.
Shooting some videos.
No way.
Yeah, bud.
Oh, dude. Jealous.
Yep.
Very jealous.
He typed Robert Baker interview.
Yeah. Who are you going with? Just you?
My wife and I are going for the weekend
Oh, yeah.
first, and then Dorian's flying in on Sunday so that he can.
Just film the thing and yeah. That's very cool, man. I look forward to seeing that. Nobody has any idea what we're talking about, but it's gonna be very cool.
If Baker's here, he knows.
Oh, he knows? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Perfecto, you're the man. I'm
Corey, can you email me that at Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at revamps.com? Luke will put that in there. Actually, that goes for everybody here. If any of you have a local dealer that you would like us to reach out to or anything, by all means, hit us up. I like knowing where there's cool guitar stores.
Perfecto. Do you carry kid sizes? Because that's all Bo can
I'm
fit.
not a kid. I'll think probably a medium
Dude,
or a large. Are they
Okay.
fitted or are they kind of
You're an extra small.
dude, it's the same shirt as what you're wearing.
no large?
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
G3 MK2 launch video. Luke, you son of a, like.
Luke and everybody's hopes up for the MK2.
No, we're gonna pull a Mason. We're gonna go straight to Mark 3. Yeah. Skip to Mark 2. Yeah. I can't remember what I was gonna say before that.
The emails?
What's that?
Like emails? Were you going to talk about
Oh, we're
local
talking about emails,
businesses?
yeah. If anybody...
No, I was just saying, like, if you have a local dealer that's awesome, tell me, because that's one of my favorite things to do when I'm traveling. I stopped at, like,
Oh, go see, yeah.
I was in Kansas City and I went to, like, 5 guitar stores because I was like,
That's-
I
yeah.
got time. Like, Dallas was awesome, dude. I'm sad that you didn't come visit me.
The whiteout edition. We should do some whiteout pedals.
Oh.
In honor of the Jets getting their asses
We had
kicked.
the pearl white G3s.
Yeah.
Had them.
I remember what I was going to say. One of the things that I was kind of most blown away by was in Dallas, the amount of kids that came by that
to the
were
booth
like,
and stuff, yeah.
like 8 or 9 years old.
Really?
That were shredding. It was unbelievable. Like, there was this one little dude that was, that was playing Metallica, and he couldn't have been more, Perf would know better because Perf got some video of it. He
Yeah.
couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 years old. There was a little girl that came by that was like, I think she said she was 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And she was playing Sweet Child of Mine.
And just ripping. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a kid, yeah. Like, I couldn't play it as well as she was playing it. So,
Yeah, I
you know,
can't play
it
that
wasn't
song
it
very well,
wasn't
yeah.
Slash, but yeah, there were so many, and like it was awesome to see because there's so many people who say that, like, you know, guitar is dying, right? Yeah.
I was gonna do it. I was intensely doing it. Yeah, whatever.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome though, man. Yeah.
Andy and Ben are great dudes. If you guys can make it out to Woodshed, or I know it's a bit expensive, but if you can get out to Woodshed, that is a really fun time. And one thing that's really cool about Woodshed, I mean, there's a lot that's really cool, but I think one of the coolest things about it, and Joe Wyatt, who's here, will attest to this because he helps with that. Yeah, I totally did. I didn't pay attention to Perf doing Crazy Train. Don't make Team Slash come over there. I called Perf, like Wish.com or Team Slash or Temu or whatever it is. Yeah. When I went to Woodshed last year was the first year that I've gone. When you eat all your meals together,
Yeah.
it's like going to summer camp,
Okay.
and it's at you stay in cabins.
So it's exactly like summer
at a lake.
camp, yeah.
Like it is exactly like it's guitar player summer camp. Like,
Dude.
for real.
I want that. Yeah.
But when I went to get in line to go get my food the night that I got there,
Yeah.
I was standing in line, and I turned and looked next to me, and who's standing beside me to get in line is Eric Johnson. Like, all of the actual like instructors who are your guitar, like a lot of them are your guitar
Yeah.
heroes. They're there hanging out, like, and we hung out.
Well, they're the camp counselors. It's like summer camp.
Yes, and they hang out with
Yeah.
all of the mostly 50-year-old kids. But yeah, it was
Dude, that's
crazy.
wild, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's crazy. So it's September this year, September 5 to 7, 7.
Well,
I don't
I guess
remember.
still got a couple weeks of holiday here. So all I got to find is a few $1,000 and
You're like, Rev needs somebody to like go work at
do
that
we
show, right?
do we need to send an insider down to infiltrate this thing? Yeah.
September 5, it starts. 5
Oh,
to 8, maybe 5
I'm
to 7.
free. Yeah. No way.
Currently, I am also free though, so that doesn't bode well for you going.
Shit. Need an assistant? Somebody to carry your bags? Yeah.
Why? Actually, yes. No. You'd be inspired. Yeah, surprised how much somebody like Taylor Swift inspires a lot of little girls to play guitar. Oh, I'm sure. I also think that there's a whole lot of us that are dads to little girls that are big, guitar nuts that like are like slowly trying to push our failed dreams.
I'm trying to get my
onto our
niece and
children.
nephew to have an interest in guitar, and they could not be less interested.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's
It sucks.
that's less ideal. Yeah. So yeah, you guys have any other questions? I don't know about Dallas. I can answer maybe all of them, maybe none of them. Depends what you ask. It was fun. I'd be really. I'm looking forward to going again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good time. I was gonna ask about the Nashville thing. So you're doing that one thing. Is there like another show or something you're doing in Nashville as well, or just
Just videos.
Nice.
Yep. Nice. Dylan had Garen beer on the screen in the operating room.
Oh,
Dylan's
was he a surgeon?
he's like a surgeon's assistant.
Oh, dude.
See you later, Michael. Thanks again for all of the snacks.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dipping into these a little bit after the stream here. Gear and beer in the operating room. That sounds like a hazard. That sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
Cut there. That was Bo. If that person dies, it was Bo.
Scalpel.
What's the heaviest a D40 can get?
Oh,
That's easy.
let's crank it and find out.
Yeah. That's it.
That's about it. Yeah.
Perfected one of my unveiling. Oh yeah, Eric Johnson. That was cool. Eric Johnson was selling a bunch of his personal collection, including
Oh,
like,
no
a
way.
54 Strat for
$75,000. Oh, is that all? Only $75,000.
Yeah, there's a lot of expensive guitars.
Bo,
Yo.
play a G. You're in drop D, right?
Yeah.
Play a G like you normally would. No, like 3 and 2. Like 3 on the E string and 2 on the A. Just do it. Oh yeah. Listen to that heaviness.
I can't talk about what the next release is or when it'll be, but there will
Our
be
next
something
release?
probably in the fall.
Do I even know what our next release is? Oh,
I don't know if you do.
well, I know a couple
We
things that are
haven't
coming
talked
down
to
at least.
many of the staff about what we're doing next because we're still busy with. We released like a lot of stuff in the last year. Like there's
We
been
did. Yeah.
Tilt Boost, D25, Chat Breaker, D40, and G50, and 10th Anniversary 120, all within less than 12 calendar months. Which
It was
is
a lot, yeah. As a builder, I will say it was a lot.
Yep.
Um,
Somebody asked a question about tubes. Can you go?
what EL34?
Red base EL34s most of the time. JJs if we can't get the red base in a decent amount of time.
Yeah, it seems to mostly be like CAD red base though right now.
Uh,
Actually, we have don't have the red base right now for 34s. It's
JJs.
are they J&Js?
Yep.
Okay. Definitely not red base, whatever they are.
Cliff, I saw more metal players, like rock and metal players, than I did country players, probably because of the type of booth we are, though, too. There's a lot of metal. And we were beside Sully, and Sully had, like, Vs and,
The metal
like, pretty
guitars,
metal
yeah.
guitars, too, so. But, like, he had a Strat there, which is not metal, but yeah. Pretty metal stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
A tub fuzz pedal.
like I said earlier in the stream, I'm gonna start buying a few fuzz pedals and try to see what I like.
Honestly, yeah, I always say I'm a big like proponent of fuzz. I've been using a lot less fuzz lately. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not agreeing with it as much lately. I got an octave fuzz that I really like though.
Yeah, Perf sold a bunch of tilt overdrives and stuff.
Yeah?
There. Yeah. So there you go. Country players bought those. The Rev Gray
I
channel.
still love my Tilt OD and the chat breaker that took home around Christmas time. That thing is an always on staple on the board now.
That's the chat breaker into the
Clean channel.
clean channel. Little boomy. There we go. Yeah. Do I have the hyper fuzz or the fuzz? I think I have the hyper fuzz, the boss.
Isn't the Hyperfuzz a gray one?
What's that?
Isn't the Hyperfuzz a gray pedal?
Is that the? Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a gray boss pedal.
Yeah.
The gray fuzz, the gray boss fuzz is an awesome fuzz pedal actually.
The Hyperfuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play that
Yeah, me neither.
at all. Yeah, Keith, I think we only have JJs in stock right now. I did just order red bass 34s, but they won't be here for a little bit. The red bass stuff is pretty awesome. What kind of 6L6s? Again, it really comes down to what can we get quickly.
Yeah. Right now I do have TADs. No, they're JJs for.
You have TAD 34s, man.
Yeah, TAD 34s.
Yeah, red bass 34s and.
But they're not red bass
JJ
though. They're black bass 34s I have right now.
What?
Definitely. No,
They're
those
red
are
bass.
the 6L6s. Yeah. Okay, the red ones.
The 6L6s are JJs.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about apparently. I go through so many things,
I was gonna say, I know
get
what
confused. But they're red bass 34s and yeah, 6L6s
And the red
are-
bases are quite a bit more expensive right now than
Yeah?
the JJs. Yep. So JJ is actually a little bit of a.
Yeah, JJs are that's what I have
Less
for
expensive,
6L6s though.
What's that?
That's what I have for the 6s are the JJs. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I will say though too, like I know we do like different brands and different types of like these tubes, but building them and like testing as many as I have, I don't notice a huge difference. Like we get reliable stuff no
So-
matter what we're getting, and I don't see a huge difference in anything.
The only real differences I see, to be honest, I mean, 34s will break up faster than 6L6s, so going between like tube types.
Yeah, the tube types.
But brand-wise, the only difference I'll say, I strongly prefer the red bass or like the Chinese preamp tubes in the generator, and JJ's in the Dynamis or D-series stuff.
Okay.
Because the JJ preamp tubes are darker. So when you're playing an amp like the D40 that is meant to be a good pedal platform amp, you're like I prefer like cleans not to be bright and brittle.
Yeah.
But in the generator, I want that extra like kind of
You want that
punchiness.
attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
that makes
get from-
sense. I haven't
Yeah.
noticed that myself, but I'll keep my ears open for that. Testing.
That being said, it's whatever we can get.
Yeah, and again, I don't notice anything. Like I never see a batch of tubes come in and get disappointed. Like, oh, these aren't going to sound good.
I
Like,
do.
Everything we've.
Not about that. They come in and then I see how many are microphonic that you guys
Oh,
are like,
yeah. How many-
look at the box that is shit that we've got. I'm like, oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple times last year we ran into big issues with tubes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Dan, I know Dan said to talk to suppliers too, and got at least some of those issues worked out.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually had a Tim Tam before.
What? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yeah.
You ready to, should Bo do the Tim Tam slam with a beer?
And Vegemite.
Oh, you haven't had Vegemite, have you?
I tried it last time after the stream. I almost puked.
Yeah, but you didn't do it on the
Yeah, you
stream.
didn't do it on the stream, so
Want
we
me
don't
to puke on
actually know
camera?
if
I'll
that's
do it.
true
Yeah.
or not.
I ain't
Okay,
proud.
here you go. I throw it to you.
Oh,
They're so good, hey?
it's like melting so quickly though.
Yeah. It's because they're beside the amps like an,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like an idiot. I put them beside the
Fucking-
heat source. Luke, you want a Tim Tam, buddy?
Yeah, I'll grab one.
What is Delta 8? Like weed?
It's a weed store, yeah.
I don't do weed, guys.
Isn't that Delta 9?
Oh, it's Delta 9. What's
Delta 8's an American company, though.
Come get it. Come on, boy. What's up, Nathan? We're enjoying some of your country's finest delicacies. Tim Tams and shapes.
Is this American shit?
Australian.
Stuff? Australian, okay. I don't know, man.
Yeah. No, he sent us
I've
a
never met
box,
Michael before. I don't know. He's just,
Yeah. Box of dudes or a box of stuff from the dudes. And,
just a box
just
of
a
dudes.
box of dudes. No bubblies on amps. Yeah, I know. I know. Not tonight.
No.
Yep.
Oh, copy.
Like the second channel with the Chad breaker, like that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, super rich, but like still like articulate.
Yeah. That John Mark guitar is just full of like chocolate on the back of the neck now.
Oh,
From...
sorry guys.
You like that guitar?
I love this guitar.
It's awesome.
Are these like gold foil pickups? Like,
Yep.
Yeah, like TV-trons or whatever, or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
They're really good sounding, man.
I got that from Rock Solid Music in Bismarck, North Dakota. Dude there builds those.
Yeah, the clean on these pickups sounds really fucking nice. Like I'm a big fan.
Perf, this is my, what's it called, Meridian? Luke, do you remember?
I think that's what it's called, yes.
It's a John Mark guitar that's built in Bismarck, North Dakota. It's an offset guitar that I bought on the way back from NAMM that I played and was like, this guitar is awesome. And it was only $1,500, so it's a great deal. It's a really nice neck. The neck is comparable to the neck on the Novo, which is
Yeah, it feels really
shocking.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the Meridian.
I really love the Chad Breaker pedal, man. I can't believe how good of a job Dan did on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan, dude.
What else do you guys want to know? Also, this Novo should not sound this good. Or feel this good. And also, guys, help me. Rate the headstock on Novo. Like, I think we can all agree that James Tyler has the ugliest headstock in all of guitars.
Yeah.
I don't have a James Tyler yet.
Yeah.
It'll be a while yet, but yeah. James Tyler, in my opinion, has...
I like the Novo headstock, actually.
You do?
I do. I think it matches, it
I
matches
really like it.
the rest of the guitar. Like it goes together, yeah.
It's just so...
It's obnoxious, yeah.
I mean,
But
I
you
like,
know me.
I like... Nice. I mean, I like the Fender 70s, like oversized headstock.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah,
Strats.
big fan.
Yeah. You guys like the Nova headstock, eh?
Big time.
Man. All right. 50s are women's shoes, okay? But we can all agree that the James Tyler
Is the
headstock-
worst. Yeah.
Do we all agree with that, everybody?
I
Everyone
will
watching?
say it's like, yeah, it's famously like the ugliest, but it.
You want to see us stream with $300 guitars? Ibanez Squire ESP stuff. Do we have anything?
I can bring in some cheap
Cheap
guitars if
down-
I
we
was
need.
gonna say I can bring in a Squire.
That'd be a
No,
fun.
I mean, like, do we have anything here right now? Is my Kramer XL down here somewhere?
No, it's up top.
that could be a fun show and tell episode. There, everyone bring their cheapest guitar from home.
Yeah.
Sir, Basil, I don't know how to say your name, but
Basil.
you think Sir is a close second for ugliest headstock?
No way,
Which-
dude.
No.
Which Sir? Yeah, I
Sir looks a lot like Schecter, I find. Like the NJ.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty sleek. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the eagle beak. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Eagle Beak.
That just came to me right as I said it. That was
Wow.
not pre-planned. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Straight off
Cheapy
the
versus
dome,
the
baby.
most
Straight off the
expensive.
dome.
you know, I'm trying to think what's down here that's cheap guitar. I have that Ibanez bolt-on. That's all.
I like this idea though, like cheapies versus expensive things. Do some blind tests here in the shop.
Sam and I had an idea. We just haven't done it, which is that we get to go out to like pawn shops, right? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Just hit it again a few more times. That helps. Like if you just do that a bunch, helps a lot.
That does sound better actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was your idea,
Oh,
Sam?
dude.
Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff's got a great point. Thank you for posting that or pointing that out. He had a Gretsch like I don't know if it like a Gretsch Jet. I don't know if it's a duo jet or what it is, but
Okay.
it's a semi-hollow.
All right.
Man, did it sound good through the G50.
Yeah?
Like, yep.
Okay.
So what I was going to say is Sam and I had an idea that we were going to shoot a video of, which we just haven't done yet, which is that we each get $1 value to
Oh,
spend,
yeah.
and we got to go
Make a rig.
make a rig from pawn shops with like $500. Or we could also try the go see who can build the best sounding rig
Yeah.
for the least amount of money.
I like that, man. Yeah, it's a
But
fun one.
pawn shop finds only. Like, I don't want to go buy the cheapest shit guitar on Amazon and try to make it sound cool for an hour.
Yeah, that's something. No, that's something fun about the pawn shop idea. It's like almost it's like a scavenger hunt.
What did Richard say about my gunmetal Strat?
I think you're saying that it's cheap.
My gunmetal Strat is cheap?
No. Yes, but no, it's not. That puppy's American.
Go scroll up. Have you seen Axe Guitars headstock?
No, what's an axe? Do I know axe guitars even?
Yep.
Let's see this. Oh, dude. Oh no, that's just like an axe-shaped guitar. Is that?
Yeah.
There you go. That doesn't look
That's
terrible.
an upside down Novo headstock.
Yeah.
It's a
on
reverse
a
Novo.
BC Rich, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, looking at ugly guitars, have you guys played this Razor guitar a whole lot? Like,
Yeah.
this thing smokes, dude.
It's so good.
I came into the other day, I was like laughing my ass off. I was like, what is this thing?
Have
And
you-
Dorian's like, that's the Machine Gun Kelly guitar.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was
Have
like,
you-
started laughing even harder. Like, that's the most ridiculous.
Have you listened to it?
String of words. I played it for like an hour and a half the other day. I was testing all my amps with it. It was so good.
Bo was
Okay,
playing guitar
yeah.
for an hour and a half the other night.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you just came in here and started playing for an hour and a half?
No, I
Yeah,
took
but-
it to the test room. I was testing amps all day with it.
Just messing with you, man. Yeah, it sounds so good.
The guitar we have in the test room is
That Ibanez is
my
beat right
least
now.
favorite guitar in the world, probably.
Me
so.
too.
Really?
I
Why?
just don't like it. I don't get along with it.
I don't like Ibanez.
Oh, I love Ibanez, but the
All-
pickups.
It's not like
It's the pickups, the neck.
the
neck
neck is
is
weird.
awesome,
Like
but
if
the
you bend
pickups is bad.
a note, like everything else goes like wicked out of tune. So
It
like,
just
That's 'cause
hasn't
it's a
been
floating
set
Floyd.
up and hasn't.
yeah, no, and I would rather just grab a decent playing guitar out of
You
this
guys
room
should
than
use that Telecaster, like that Chender.
Yeah, the Chender's good.
Chender.
It sounds.
Right
have you
there.
played that? That's
Oh,
a
that one?
fake. You know that's a Chinese telly, right?
Is that the the fake
Keith Richards,
thing?
yeah.
I played the thing before. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good guitar.
It's
yeah.
killer. Yeah.
No, I usually bring my guitar. I've been testing a lot too, but I just needed something the other day that wasn't the Ibanez, and I found that guy and just fell in love. I was like,
It's
this is a
awesome.
great guitar, man.
We got it at NAMM. They lent
looks
it to
stupid.
us. They lent it to us, and we were like, I asked for it specifically when I asked for
Yeah.
guitars from Schecter. Excuse me, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, this will be fun because, like, look at it. It's so stupid.
I'm sure you guys have had it on the stream, but just in case anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, let me just get this on camera real quick too.
Jeremy Rice, yes, that's a great point. Stan Guitars, who was one of our dealers out in Edmonton, is now carrying Novos. So if you're looking for Novos, also so is Lauzon in Ottawa, which they are not one of our dealers, but they are a crazy high-end shop. I have never been there. I do need to go there sometime. Yeah, it's an RG 550. It is stock. I love it. It's Road Flare Red. I love it. And then I let the guys use it as test guitar, and it's been knocked over and stuff, and it's
Which one is
all
that?
banged up. The
Oh, the
Ibanez you guys
Ibanez there?
hate.
Yeah.
I love that guitar. So hey, speaking of Lauzon, there's Landon Bailey.
Landon, how you
love
enjoying your
every
amp, dude?
headstock. I wasn't a big fan of the Shabbat headstock on Perf's guitar either. Like any of them that just look like a straight
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Go
Yeah.
straight out the end. This is a phenomenal guitar. Sounds amazing. Plays great. Headstock. Nope.
No.
James Tyler is like the biggest troll about it. Like those guitars are the biggest troll because they're like, we can have the ugliest headstock in.
Yeah, and still make it work for us. Yeah.
Well, no, we can have it, and as soon as you play the guitar, you'll be like, damn, this is the nicest Strat I've ever
That's what I was
played.
gonna say too.
And
Actually, we
you're
were
like,
talking about the headstocks, and I was like, you hate it, but as soon as you play it, Tyler, you're like, it's hard to hate anything about this right now. Yeah.
dude, they
What's that?
only built like 80 or 90 of those guitars.
We're only gonna sell like 30 of them probably.
No, they sold out.
No, they're probably awesome. Yeah.
The Jackson hockey stick headstock is the best. I do like the Jackson headstock. I like the Ibanez headstock. You don't like Jackson's headstock?
No. I don't like pointy headstocks.
What's that?
I don't like pointy headstocks.
No. Go on. No, Luke, I was wrong.
It's like da da
What's that?
da da da
What's that?
da 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 da, something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, we also didn't talk about the fact that you guys see that Steve Albini passed away.
Yeah.
Yes.
R.I.P. Man. The
Yeah.
goat.
Sorry, Adrian.
So, like, you know that he did In Utero, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and like you know that he famously did it and like wrote them a letter that he wanted to do In Utero and that he wouldn't take any points on the back end of it, like every other
Wow.
producer was doing at the time, and did the record for like, I think it was like 300 and some grand or something like that, and like the points on the back end of In Utero would have been like in the like tens of millions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Heart attack? Yeah.
Also, yeah, Basil, it's a giant razor. It's pretty sick.
What about G&L headstocks? I'm
like
not a
them.
big G&L headstocks fan.
I like.
You like it?
Yep. I do like them.
It's like a
G&L, that's just
messed
like
up
a.
telly.
It's like this. Ready? Watch. This is the
It's got the
bottom.
little
okay?
point under the fender. Yeah. I don't hate it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, they couldn't see it, but you can imagine.
Yeah. No, that guitar, I'm like very thankful Schecter offered that we could keep that guitar. And
I won't lie.
I-
I picked it up as a joke and then
Yep.
ended up falling in love with it. It's pretty sick.
how well do the various Rev power amps work for modelers / synergy stuff? Like if you slave the power section like through the effects loop, great. I don't know about synergy stuff. I've never played it through that, but What's up, Bro Taint? Everybody say hi to Bro Taint.
Hot bro.
Stream bonfire everywhere.
Yeah. Wherever it is. How do I play it, Jeremy? So that everybody has to hear it. See if we can get this copyright struck playing a horrible song.
What song?
Bonfire by Rivertown Saints.
Rivertown Saints.
Arguably the worst song ever written.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up there. So, like, it's terrible.
I gotta hear this.
He's
now.
got, like, Rivertown Saints has some awesome pop country songs.
Yeah.
That song is pure shit.
I gotta hear
There
this.
you go. Light it up. Light it up. And now he's going to proceed to tell me or ask me how many songs I've had that have cracked the top 40 in Canada. So, no, we've written worse. Whatever happened to Valley Arts guitars? I don't know. I don't know much of anything about Valley Arts. Like, I know Sean has one. This is badly out of tune. What's your favorite? See what I said? How many top 40s in Canada? Told you it was coming. Every time I say it. Just because you cracked the top 40 with it, Jeremy, doesn't mean it's good. There's a lot of shit songs on the radio, bud. That song. Yeah. You know what we should do is we should write a pop country song and spend the money to push it up into the top 40 just so Jeremy can never say that.
Dude, that's a good idea.
Let's do two. So
We'll
we
get
have
the guy
two.
I'm interviewing to help us out.
Yes.
If anyone can do it.
What's your favorite rev pedal for metal?
I don't play metal, so it's hard to say.
What kind of metal?
So it went to number 9. Sorry, so he cracked the top 10.
That's
No, it's impressive.
That's very impressive, yeah.
Because it's a horrible song. Like, it is truly bad. Eastman guitars are awesome. Like, really awesome. Man, the Eastman, like, I don't know what they call it, but their ES335 style hollow body that they lent us at NAMM, the last 2 years that we've had those at NAMM, honestly, those things smoke my Gibson Lucille, which should not be the case. And their Les Pauls, yeah, killer. They're great guitars, great people.
And the one that we had that was a prototype 2 years ago, it was like the blue one with the tortoise pickguard. But now it's an actual model. I forget what it's
Yeah.
called, but that one was awesome.
They're such great
You had
guitars.
one here, you're saying?
What's that?
I thought I said we had one. I was
At
like,
NAMM.
oh,
No,
I
we
don't
had it
remember
at
that.
NAMM.
Oh, okay.
Favorite pedal for metal? Yeah, either the G3 or probably the Mahler for anybody who plays metal.
Yeah.
I do not, thus I do not have a Mahler on my pedal board.
Likewise.
Nice, yeah. Right there with your 64 D18. Wow, that's high praise.
Saying a lot, yeah.
It's high praise. I like this Novo guitar.
I know you do. We all like that guitar. That's everyone's favorite guitar in the shop, I'm pretty sure.
Sam's favorite is the
Raven.
the Tom Anderson Raven. Dorian's favorite is one of the Les Pauls. 100%. Dorian's is one of the Les Pauls.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if I wouldn't say this is my favorite. The Schecter is still probably my favorite, but this guitar does. It does rip. It's pretty great.
I really like this guy, man.
I was talking about the Eastman Juliet. Juliet.
I don't know where it goes from there.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I played that song. I used to cover that with my first band when I was like 18.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
either,
idea.
yeah.
Is that a Veritas? No, this is a Novo. But the Veritas are awesome.
He's talking about the John Mark, because the
Oh.
little thing on the headstock.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does that. They are a little Veritasi. It's a John Mark, Jeremy. It's a killer guitar made in North Dakota.
Oh, what was that? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Schecter makes great stuff, man, and their import stuff is great. Like,
I'll be honest, so Schecter's one of those names that I never would have looked at a couple years ago, really. And since I started working here, I've seen nothing but the best stuff coming out of Schecter. It's unreal.
yeah, like when I got this one, I was like, what do they have that's not a pointy guitar?
Yeah, that was kind of my thoughts with them for a long
And
time.
I got to play this in, like, the SSS version of this in Germany. I think I first played it at it was either at GitCon or it was at Henning Pauly's place, one of the two. And this is just the best guitar in the world. So. Do we like Kiesel guitars?
Never played one.
Never been a big fan of any of them that I've played. I've played lots of them, and honestly, I've known people who have had problems with them. Like, I can't remember who I was just talking to. Somebody was talking about their Kiesel that they had, and they had to send it back. I think it was somebody at Sweetwater when I was there had it, and he had to send it back like twice to get it repaired.
Ooh.
Like, so I've heard some not great stories. Trey Xavier had a bunch of them back when Trey worked for us, and I used to like stay at his place when I went to California when we had $0. So take the cheap flight to California and then stay at Trey's place. Yeah, you had one and your fretboard cracked. Yeah, like, ever play a Duesenberg? Hell yeah. Star player rips. I don't know which one Sean has, but Sean has a doozy 12 string that sounds unbelievable. I've never played it, but
Yeah, I've never actually played one, but everything I've heard from Duesenberg is like
killer. Absolutely killer.
Florida beat the Bruins 6-1 today.
Wow.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, Jeff Kiesel is kind of a like polarizing figure. Yeah, exactly.
much
Like
I
there's
know,
Adrian.
yeah.
Like a lot of people I know really, really don't like Jeff. I've never met him. I'm not going to talk shit on the guy because I don't know anything about him.
Totally.
But the guitars, like I said, I've never seen anything that makes me feel like they're like the level of most custom shop style luthiers that I've played stuff through or from. Their finishes though are really, really great. Yeah.
You know what? I was just saying I never played one. I think I actually have. Doesn't Kiesel do the Holdsworth like head or
Carvin.
That's Carvin. That's right. Okay.
So, but Carvin and Kiesel are like
Yeah,
Carvin
okay,
essentially became Kiesel.
Yeah, okay,
Like
yeah.
it was Kiesel Carvin or Carvin.
My
Kiesel or
buddy's
something like
got
that.
one of those Holdsworth models, and that thing's actually pretty sick. I just don't like that it's got no headstock.
How does Sam know about the cheesy sliding on the Suhr? He can be as disappointed as he wants. I'm disappointed that he's not here right now. Not that I'm not enjoying your company.
Oh yeah,
But,
I know.
yeah.
I didn't take that personally until you
Till I pointed it
until you
out.
pointed
Yeah.
it out. Yeah.
You're like, hey, wait a second.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm as fun as Sam. I just don't play as good as Sam.
neither do I.
Yeah, no one plays as
Yeah.
good as Sam.
Hagstrom Swede. Yeah, Hagstrom stuff I've played is really great. Little Birdie told him. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it till he gets back here. He's gonna get here on Monday and just be like, oh,
Yeah.
it's 100% a guitar.
Dude, that was a good Sam impression too. Like your face actually morphed into Sam for a second when I was looking at you. Yeah.
Help.
Help. Reverend guitars are killer.
Yeah,
And
the-
Ken
yeah.
from Reverend is a great dude. My brother Scott, otherwise known as Luke's dad, got one at NAMM this year. Sure, he doesn't play it because he doesn't actually play electric guitar, but Luke's probably played it a couple of times. And no, you don't like it or what?
No. I've played it. It is really nice. I just have other guitars, and his is in his office, so it's never at my house.
Gotcha. Brett, how did Rev come to be? So Dan started Rev in his basement, kind of. Essentially, the shorter version of that story is Dan was a millwright who hurt his back. He's also a singer in like a kind of metal band, like borderline hardcore metal, I would say. Like pretty like Cookie Monsters or like lots of screaming vocals.
Yeah.
Not like, I don't know what you call like melodic metal singing, but so he was a singer in a metal band and played guitar. Was never happy with any one guitar amp that he played, so he hurt his back and ended up kind of off work for about 2 years and decided to try to build his own amp. So he built. It's actually not on camera. I don't know where it is right now, but he built
The first one?
Yeah, this little 7-watt thing that's kind of over behind me. You guys probably can't see it. Yeah. So he built that, and then he started work on the Generator 120. And he designed the Gen 120, and him and I met because I owned a screen. Well, I still own a screen printing company, and he found us as a company to try to print chassis and faceplates. And because I played guitar, and
That's how you found Dan. Okay, I actually didn't know this part of the story. I thought you guys had been friends for like.
No, I didn't know him. Like we knew a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Winnipeg's a pretty small
And you guys got
music community.
They found you somehow, yeah.
Yep. And then essentially he brought the plates down because originally we used to do individual plates for the amps. He brought them down for me to screen print. And I had told him to bring the amp down. He didn't show up with the amp. He just showed up with the plates. And I'm like, where's the amp? Like,
Yeah.
He's like, well, I just brought the plates to see if you could do it. I'm like, I can do that. I want to hear the amp.
Yeah, I want to play this though, yeah.
So he brought the amp back down sometime after that with all of the actual plates that needed to be printed and tried the amp, A-B'd it against my dual rectifier, and loved how it fixed everything that I didn't like about a rectifier. So I ordered one, and while he was building it, we just started talking a lot, and I asked him about his plans kind of to sell it and market it, and he didn't really have, I wouldn't say he had a plan to mass produce it in any way, shape, or form, so I asked him about partnering up, and that's how we started. That was tail end of 2013, and we officially started together in 2014, but yeah, started because...
I showed up, and the rest is history.
Yeah, exactly. Then Bo got here, and we took off. Notice how much bigger and better we got once you got
Once
here.
I got involved, yeah. JK.
It's actually very true. Like, you got here in 2020.
Yeah,
Was it during the pandemic, or was it
Let's
before?
not give me too much credit. I showed up, I was right place at the right time. I just happened to be falling in right as this place is blowing up.
I gotta say, I mean, there are only 2 people that Dan has ever trusted to build Pro Series amps in this company, and Scott Craker was the first, and you are the only other one that he has ever trusted to build Pro Series stuff.
Yeah, that means a lot to me, yeah.
So.
No, I love this job. I love building the big guns every day. It's a lot of fun.
Jerry Cantrell's guitar didn't get stolen. They said that, but he found it. It was just lost.
Just in his closet?
Essentially.
Shit, I didn't look there, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Reverend Baritone guitars. I'd have to try it.
We had one at the booth, and it was really nice.
There you go. Luke says.
It was like the most played one at the booth for me.
Best guitars under $2,000. Depends what you're looking for. I'm going to give a good plug to Schecter on that.
Yeah.
John Mark.
The John Mark is very cool. Depends. Again, it really depends what you're looking for. Man, there's so much stuff under $2,000 that's great. Like a lot of
anything I own is well under $2,000.
Solar makes really great stuff in metal.
Yeah.
Balaguer Guitars makes really great stuff. Sully has his Conspiracy Theory or series, and I think the 622. I don't know if Sully's still watching, but I think the 622 is under $2,000 around there.
All right.
So yeah. Is Dan still involved in the builds? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
He does way more design work now because we have a lot of stuff that we work on, and that he does all of our design. Obviously, he also troubleshoots. Like, we get stuff that when we build it, it fails our quality control testing. We get something and it's got a bad resistor.
And Dan's like the best mind on this stuff. So like
Dan hunts down anything that's wrong.
If I build something and I fuck it up, Dan will be the one to fix it.
Yeah. Pretty much, like anybody makes a mistake on something, Dan technically, or is the guy who normally hunts it down and fixes it.
No, it's been nice to have Dan. Like he's been building a little bit lately, or helping with these builds, and that's only because like we've got some back order now we're trying to fill. I mean,
Yeah.
we're coming a long way with that. Like, we're getting caught up quick here, but it's kind of just been a situation where it's all hands on deck, which means Dan's going to come in and help me do my job for a little while.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Like for years, he wasn't even at the shop more than like.
In the last 3 years
Once
that
or
I've been
twice
here,
a
I've almost
month.
never seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty much at home designing things. It's about a 45-minute drive for Dan to here. Like, you're probably not much different. Like,
I live like 2 minutes from Dan. Yeah.
yeah, like 35, 40 minutes for sure.
It's 35 without traffic, and yeah.
Yeah, and 45. So pretty much, I mean, there's not really a point to him being here, and he probably would get less done because I would definitely bug him all day.
I
with
feel
questions.
I feel so bad for that when he comes into the shop. It's like I want to let him just do his thing, but all day long I'm like,
Yeah,
sorry, Dan, I got more questions for you, dude. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right, we're getting close to 2 hours. So
Yeah,
what
man,
else you
I'm
guys
surprised
want
we
to
made
know?
it. I've been holding this pee for the last 25
teeth are
minutes here. Yeah. Any more questions? Just make them quick, though.
Can the G50 survive a 2-hour held pee? Are you gonna pee on a G50?
I'm not gonna pee
Is
on a
that what he's
G50.
asking?
No. I work too damn hard on these things. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I hope he
desecrate
doesn't
one.
piss on one. That would be it. Hard 8. I really only ate at. Honestly, I ate at In-N-Out Burger a lot in Dallas.
Yeah.
And Hard 8. I think that's the only places I
They have
did.
In-N-Out in Dallas? I thought that was
Yeah.
strictly California thing.
Nope.
Now they've moved across the
Arizona,
country,
too.
but-
Oh, boy. Okay.
Do they have Buc-ee's in Texas?
Yeah, they do. And I meant to go to Buc-ee's in Missouri, and I forgot.
Have you been to a Buc-ee's before?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been.
Oh.
I hear it's like the most amazing. Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
I haven't either.
What?
Take me on a
I don't
Buc-ee's-
go down
take,
there.
Take me on a
Oh.
Buc-ee's trip sometime, dude. Let's go.
Buc-ee's is amazing.
Yeah,
gonna say
quick
no.
little Buc-ee's trip.
A little Buc-ee's trip.
Quick
yeah.
little Buc-ee's
Yeah.
trip down to Tennessee.
Yeah, down to Tennessee.
Yeah. Or Missouri. Does Dan have a preference for power tubes? Ones that work and aren't microphonic. I don't think he does because he, yeah.
I think. I mean, are we talking about like
wondering
provider
what
like we were
Dan
talking
thinks.
before? Like, yeah.
I really don't think Dan has a preference. I will say he likes, he likes Chinese tubes for the generator more than anything. So like Tad's,
Yeah.
probably. That would be my guess. I picked crappy In-N-Out Burger over Whataburger. All right. So this is always the big argument. Whataburger is a Texas
I've never
joint.
had Whataburger.
Whataburger has been way more hit and miss for me. I've had Whataburger when it's amazing, and I've had it where I literally threw it away because it tasted like shit.
Whoa.
And like it tasted like bad Burger King Whopper. So
I know you should talk to Whopper. I actually don't mind a Whopper.
really, the Whopper is
That sounds right for you.
disgusting. The Whopper is horrible.
Leave it in the comments, guys. Whopper, yes,
So-
or, yay or nay?
Yeah, yay or nay to the Whopper.
Bo likes the taste of feet.
Yeah. That's what the Whopper, the aftertaste of the Whopper smells like feet.
Well, now I gotta.
Or tastes like the smell of feet.
Now I have to experiment on a Whopper again.
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yes. Apparently I do know what shit tastes like too.
Whopper
Whataburger
is-
sucks and I live in Texas. Whopper is king. Bro, Taint, that explains so much about you.
I knew I liked Jeremy.
Yeah.
Who's Jeremy?
Bro, Taint.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like him now, so I'm calling him by his real name. Yeah.
I had a whole lot of Chick-fil-A and Jimmy John's on the drive. Those are my
Jimmy
two
John's, yeah,
go-tos
dude.
for Chick-fil-A spicy deluxe meal
Yeah.
with a Dr. Pepper or a root beer.
Jimmy John's,
And Jimmy
Beach
John's.
Club.
Beach Club or the number 9, the Italian nightclub.
Okay,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
time.
Gotta
Obviously, the
move 'em.
Italian
I remember the
nightclub.
NAM trip from a couple years
Yes,
ago.
it was all beach clubs.
Did like, well, it was either it was one or the other, and we had like like
Road
12
sandwiches,
Jimmy
dude.
John stops, and the
Jimmy John's is so good for a fast food
so
sandwich.
good, dude.
Yeah.
I will say.
No. Oh, I don't know. Firehouse subs. I heard that's
I've never-
great. I haven't
never
had it
had,
in a
yeah.
long
They're not
time.
amazing. They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and next time we're in, yes, Jeff absolutely will go for steaks. Miracle Whip's gross, guys. Come on. You ever tried Long John Silver's? Yeah, I have. I don't like fish sticks, man. I'm out. No thanks.
Fish sticks?
I haven't had Torchy's tacos. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Oh, Chiba Hut, man, that was not good when we had that in Denver.
What's Chiba Hut?
Yeah, Jack in the Box is terrible. Oh, White Castle is the worst, though. I think White Castle is the worst.
Yeah?
Jack in the Box.
I've heard this.
Jack in the Box is terrible, too.
Yeah. Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. is bad. Yeah. No, that's a lot of bad stuff. One of my favorites, like in my go-tos on the road, since you guys are all interested in this, if it's fast food, my go-tos are Jimmy John's, Chick-fil-A, and Portillo's. Those are my three.
What's Portillo's?
And In-N-Out Burger. Portillo's is like, it's an Italian, or not Italian, it's a Chicago-based place. They're all over now,
Yeah.
but they'll do like Chicago hot dogs, which are like
I
hot
know.
dogs in a poppy seed bun
Yep.
with, and then they also do like Italian beef sandwiches.
Like chopped beef, or yeah.
Like roast beef with like Italian like shaved roast beef
Oh.
with like the Giordano pepper or whatever the gardenia peppers. I can't remember what they're called. And like au jus. It's so good. Yeah. Portillo's is crack. Yep. Portillo's is awesome. So
We still have pizza upstairs too. Okay, I'm getting hungry now.
Portillo's, they were expensive. Yeah. I didn't think it was that expensive, but I'm normally like, there's normally one, like me, or like maybe there's two of us that are eating.
Yeah.
Or if I take my kids, they just get a hot dog. It's not. Yeah. Those are my kind of go-to fast food places. So, also every now and then, like Chipotle or Qdoba or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Chipotle,
burrito.
that's a shit, yeah.
yeah.
Literally.
What's that? Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got like a minute and a half, so it's been 2 hours. I thought we were gonna make it 45 minutes today.
I gotta
before-
sleep, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I gotta be up in 6 hours to get back to work.
Yeah.
These amps
So,
don't build themselves, right?
If you guys aren't part of the Rev Amplification community on Facebook, go join us there. We post dumb photos and dumb things.
Yeah, follow the page for Rev Page and join the community.
do all the social stuff. Oh, also, Buffalo Wild Wings is one of my other favorite
Oh, I
things
love
in
Buffalo
the
Wild
States.
Wings, man. Yeah.
Like, I know Americans. Actually, hot take. I did have this twice on the way down. The smash burger at Buffalo Wild Wings is one of the best smash burgers.
Oh, that is a
from
hot
Nada, from Nada, like,
Smash Burger joint.
yeah.
Okay.
And actually better than a lot of the smash burger joints I've had burgers from. Like, there's zero reason that the Buffalo Wild Wings smash burger should be as good as it is.
Okay, that's
Like,
good to know.
I mean, I like Buffalo Wild Wings chicken,
Yeah.
but like
I like
they're
the
known
beer.
for chicken. They shouldn't have a great smash burger.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anywhere else that does chicken that has a good burger.
Yeah, not really. It's either one-
McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's.
No, bud. Come on now. Come on. They don't do good chicken, although Chicken Box. Chicken Box.
Yeah, chicken box.
Chicken Box. I'm going back to Germany in the fall.
You gotta find it.
They won't have the real box, man.
Not the
They
chicken
had
and
those
cheese.
shit, like
Chicken and cheese box.
chicken and cheese
with
weirdo
the poppers,
shit stuff.
but didn't taste
Oh,
good.
there's a Buffalo Wild Wings in Oshawa? What? I heard we're getting one in Winnipeg, somebody told me. Dorian says we're getting Jimmy John's here.
Yep.
I heard
At
this
Polo
actually, yeah.
or near
Yep.
Polo.
And a Krispy Kreme.
Yep.
I don't care about that.
Hot dozen.
All right.
Hot dozen.
Yeah, I'm fat enough. I don't need donuts. I'm over donuts, man. I got Tim's.
I
I got
love a donut,
Timbits,
dude.
like, I don't remember when. I don't think it was on my drive down. I think it was the week before I left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Timbits, and I was like, no, it was on my drive down.
Underwhelmed.
Very. I got
Oh.
like a box of 20.
Well, Timbits suck though. Yeah.
Well,
It's the same
no.
as the donut.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And Timbits are way better, or Tim's is way better than Dunkin' Donuts in the U.S. Dunkin' Donuts is dog shit.
Yeah. I don't think
So,
I'm not even sure if I've had Dunkin' actually.
Starbucks are bust in the U.S.
Yeah.
Or unless you're in Nashville, then, yeah. Then, I'm having a brain stall.
The Nashville one. I don't know what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my favorite coffee from? It's the only place I actually drink coffee anymore, because it's the iced whiskey caramel.
Ooh. That sounds very Nashville.
It is. It's so good. Barista Parlor. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep. You guys have any other questions? Oh, Jeremy asked Creed or Project 86. Probably Project 86. But both those bands rule. Nice try at poking fun at me, bro taint. I didn't write Bonfire.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
get to keep my pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to be ashamed of what I've done to an entire country for the rest of my life.
How many platinum records has Creed sold?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not top 40 in Canada.
Top 40 in the
Sorry,
world.
top 10 in Canada. Jeremy's not even watching anymore. So, you could crush an entire box of 25 Timbits. Yeah, I just can't anymore. I can't, dude. I can't wait to see Creed Threadline reunion tour. Yeah, probably not.
Are they coming to Winnipeg?
What's that?
Are we coming to Winnipeg?
No. I'm going to see them in Toronto, I think. And,
Nice.
Probably Minneapolis.
Nice, dude.
Minneapolis is going to be fun because it's like, what are you going to say?
And Florida and New York.
Well,
and
no,
Boston.
maybe
Follow them
Nashville.
around
You
on
can
tour.
follow them, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go to a few shows. The Creed show in Minneapolis is on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
You know who else is that Saturday night? Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day.
Ooh.
It's the same night as Creed. So, so I'm going to go see Trace Davis and Kiki, the new guitar player
yeah.
for the Pumpkins.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go to the Creed show.
Nice, yeah.
But Friday night, so Creed is Saturday night. Friday night is Metallica,
Whoa, okay.
and Sunday night is Metallica.
Are you going to we're one of those two?
All of them.
Knocked Loose is going
Yeah.
to.
So
Derek-
I saw Kiki's playing guitar for Pumpkins. Is she adopting those Rev amps that Jeff
that's
is
what
playing?
I've heard.
Yeah, okay, that's what
We'll
I thought,
see.
yeah.
What do we do with all the amps behind you? Well, we mostly look at them.
They're for decoration.
I just look at them, yeah. I've never played through any of
I
them.
play them every now and then. Not that often, because I don't get to play very much anymore.
Yeah, usually when I'm
But
here, I have a job to do, so I don't get to spend a lot of time just playing with Derek's toys. I've been very curious about this Wagner, though. I want to play it so bad.
It's awesome.
Robbie, I'm very jealous.
Who's KL?
Knocked Loose.
Oh, Knock Loose. Oh.
Yes.
Going to Metallica in Copenhagen. Oh, nice. I'm going in Minneapolis. One night is Metallica with Five Finger Death Punch and Ice Nine Kills, so Hoogie's out with Five Finger
Okay, yeah.
now. And then the other night is Metallica with Mammoth. So.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
And I don't know who else is with Mammoth, but Pantera. Mammoth and Pantera? Or is it Mammoth and Ice Nine Kills? I don't remember.
Like Pantera was like the Zach Wilde version of Pantera now?
Yeah. Which I'll go see. Jeremy's
I
going to
would
see
see it,
Hagar
yeah.
in Toronto. Oh, yeah, we were talking about, you asked me about, I know we're going along here, but you asked me about the Satch and that, and
Oh,
I said
yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't a big Vibe fan. Satch's tone to me was like really weird, like really super mid-rangey
Okay.
and like very like grainy sounding. So
Interesting,
his
yeah.
playing was awesome, but I didn't think it sounded that great. Is it easy for me to get across the border? Yes, very. I don't have a criminal record, and I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
so.
it's easy unless I'm traveling with them.
Yeah, like
He's got lots of explaining to do.
I know how to not be dumb at the border. So unless I bring Bo and then they pull out a rubber glove
Yeah,
and I get
they're like,
the extra 30-minute
what's
treatment.
this guy up to? Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, sir, you're okay. You can stay
Yeah,
in the truck.
what the stoner in the back
Yeah.
seat? I want to talk to him for a
we
minute.
would like to speak with Smokin' Bo.
Yeah.
We've seen him around places.
Maybe I should stop
Yeah.
going by smoking Bo. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man,
We've been going for a while here, dude.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna shut her down here. What I was gonna say about the Creed show, Toronto's Creed show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Creed with Finger 11 and Big Wreck.
Oh, what a show,
So-
man.
Yeah. So hell yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
That's the Minneapolis show you said, or Toronto show?
Toronto.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the Minneapolis show. It's probably like Tonic or somebody like that. Which apparently I was talking to Mark after their cruise, and he said that Tonic was unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he said, like how good they sounded, how well they played. He was like, I was blown away by how
Who
good
is
this
Tonic?
band is.
Am I dumb? Who is Tonic?
Tonic. They had "If You Could Only See." It was a big song in the like '90s, and they had a song called "Open Your Eyes."
Both those names
Or Open
kind
Up
of
Your
sound.
Eyes or
I'd have to
something
look
like
them
that.
up to really remember. I don't.
I think you're probably too young. When were you born?
91.
Yeah, they would have been like mid to late 90s.
Yeah, so I was barely even a human being by that point.
All right. Well, we did it. We made it over 2 hours. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Like, share, subscribe, all those fun things.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Ring the bell. I don't know what else. Follow us on the Facebooks, the Instagram, all that stuff. And
Yeah,
we'll,
drop your comments. Let us know you're watching.
Yeah.
If you have requests for things you want to see on the streams too, drop it in the Facebook. Drop it in, yeah.
Sammy should be back next week. I don't know about Manny though. So, yeah. So we'll see you guys next week sometime. All right?
Have a good one, everybody.
See you guys later. We absolutely can sign the top of the chassis.
Just email Derek.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Shut it off.
Bye, everybody. Woo!